Welcome to the 2021 Walk to Defeat ALS kickoff. I'm Jill Gallagher-Bruner, Vice President of Development for ALS Texas. We're so grateful you could join us for this celebration of hope and life. To kick off this party, please introduce yourself if you haven't already done so. Put your name, your team name, and your city in the chat. And also don't forget to enable the speaker view on Zoom for the best viewing experience. That's just in the top right corner of your screen. There's a little drop down. Click on speaker. To kick things off, I want to introduce Tanner Hawkensmith, Executive Director of ALS Texas.
Hi, my name is Tanner Hawkensmith, Executive Director of ALS Texas. And thank you for joining us today for the 2021 Walk to Defeat ALS Town Hall. The Walk to Defeat ALS is a time for the community of Texas to come around and celebrate hope. Hope that one day this world will be rid of ALS. And it's because of you deciding to join the Walk to Defeat ALS, to walk side by side with people living with ALS and their families, that makes a difference in us meeting a goal to one day see this world rid of ALS. And today is an interactive time. So we'd love for you to introduce yourself, put your name, the city, the person you're walking in honor and memory of, put it in the comments. And also, if you have any questions or comments today during the program, please don't hesitate to put those in the comment box, and we'll definitely give you a shout out and or answer those questions. And as we kick things off, we have so many amazing sponsors throughout the state of Texas that make the Walk to Defeat ALS possible. A couple of those, our top Texas sponsors are RQS, Respiratory Quality Services, and the Cole family. A big, huge thank you to them. More of our Texas sponsors are KPMNG and Sierra, Helping Our Heroes. A few of our national sponsors are New Motion Foundation, MT Pharma, and PerMobile. And a big thank you to all of our sponsors for making the Walk to Defeat ALS possible. But most importantly, I want to thank all of you for joining us for the Walk to Defeat ALS again. This is a chance for Texans to come together all across the state and join shoulder to shoulder in fighting ALS. We cannot do this without you.
Here to tell us more about your impact on the ALS Texas mission is Tonya Hichman, Director of Community Programs.
Thank you, Jill. Hello, everyone. It's good to see all of your faces, and hello to those that will join us later and watch this presentation and kickoff event. We are on a mission to find treatments and a cure for ALS. In addition to this, we're committed to serving, advocating for, and empowering every person affected by ALS to live their lives to the absolute fullest. In a year and a half of constant changes, ALS has not stopped interfering with the hopes and dreams of Texans. And that makes us even more determined than ever in our fight. In 2020, we connected with 1,272 individuals living with ALS across the state of Texas. We know that with an ALS diagnosis, every member of the family experiences some level of anxiety, stress, anger, and so many other traumatic feelings and emotions. And we believe the walk is a perfect opportunity for the ALS community to come together, to channel those emotions, and to fight together for treatments and a cure. We are excited that again this year we'll be able to host the walk on the same day and at the same time for all Texans. We are going to come together as one community and fight. As we come together, it's also a time for us to share some of the incredible milestones that are so critical and important to our mission. ALS Texas continues to be a resource for families diagnosed with ALS. Even though we've had to make some adjustments in how we operate, we were still able to deliver our services. One of our most valuable programs is our medical equipment program, and I know many of you are familiar with that program. During 2020, amidst so many restrictions and limitations, we were still able to loan out 435 pieces of medical equipment to people with ALS across the state, meeting very tangible needs. Like everyone else, we've also had to learn and navigate the virtual world to stay connected with you, with our family, our ALS Texas community. Last year, we hosted 160 virtual events, including our monthly connection groups and those that we've added workshops, presentations, and we had 1,633 people engage in these virtual events. Another really exciting note we want to talk about is that 3 of our ALS multidisciplinary clinics in Texas became host sites for the Healey ALS platform trial. This trial has started and already has a number of participants actively involved. The Healey ALS platform trial is a new approach that ALS researchers are adopting in a clinical trial designed to test even more potential treatments and in a more efficient way. Let's talk about how you make the difference. None of this would be even possible without you. We cannot continue fighting for treatments and a cure, and we cannot continue to be a resource for our families without you. Because of you, it is possible for us to serve Texans with ALS and their families. Because of you, ALS-specific medical care continues across Texas through all of our clinics. Because of you, research for treatments and a cure continue. Because of you and your advocacy, legislation changes are being made to support patient rights and to invest more dollars into research. Right now, today, we are connected with more than 1,100 individuals and families in Texas. That's more than ever before. These families, you, are on the front lines battling ALS every day across the state. Because of you, we have hope for a world without ALS. So we thank you for choosing to join us today, for watching us when your schedule allows, and for being part of something that's so much greater than ourselves. We look forward to seeing all of you again in October when we walk to defeat ALS.
Thank you, Tonya. Yes, we could not do this important work without you. Thank you. It's because of you that we're creating community, we're celebrating Texans living with ALS and their families, and we're giving our entire community hope. This work truly fuels our mission to create a world without ALS. And we always want our patients and families to know that they are not alone on this journey. Next, I want to introduce our Texas development team. They are your biggest cheerleaders and fundraising coaches. Let's meet the team. First, I'd like to welcome Paige Rideout in Houston, Jesse Kellogg in Austin, welcome to Ann Dooley in Austin, and Catherine Bridwell in Dallas. Let's take a minute and give each of them a chance to introduce themselves.
Hi, everybody. It's good to see everyone. It's also nice to see some new faces. We're getting excited about our Walk to Defeat ALS. My name is Paige Rideout. I'm the regional director here in Houston. I oversee the Houston office and also secure major gifts through sponsorships, grants, and I'm here to help you in any way to make your walk experience wonderful and amazing. Glad to see everybody.
I'm Jesse Kellogg. I'm the Senior Development Manager in the Southwest region, covering the walks in Austin, San Antonio, Rio Grande Valley, and El Paso. I'm so excited to partner with all of you guys this walk season.
Hi everyone, I'm so thankful for you guys being here today, and I work with Jesse in the Southwest region. I'm the Regional Development Coordinator, and I help manage logistics and fundraising, also in San Antonio, Austin, El Paso, and Rio Grande Valley. This is my 3rd year to walk in support of our families, and I'm just so happy to see some new faces too, and just ready to walk.
Thank you to our entire development team. They're here to answer your questions, help you get registered, and support you in any way possible. Catherine, I think you're unmuted now. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I did. It didn't work the first time. Sorry about that. I'm Catherine Bridwell, the Senior Development Manager in the North Texas office. I will be managing the walks in Dallas and in Fort Worth. And I'm just very happy to be working with all of you and looking forward to a great walk season.
Thank you, Catherine. And she's ready to walk. She's already outside today in her neighborhood, ready to go. Thank you, Catherine. We do have some amazing volunteers across the state helping us as well. Thank you so much for your commitment to the Walk to Defeat ALS. It's amazing that we have your support and from all corners of the state. We truly could not do this without you. We also have a very impactful goal this year, raising $1.31 million. That is a big number because we have big goals and we have our sights set on really helping find a cure for ALS. Walk is truly the most impactful way to fuel our mission. And that thermometer, everybody loves to see that key. That key helps us unlock ALS across the state of Texas. And that key is amazing because that's our thermometer. It's a gauge of everything we've accomplished. And it also shows us on all the great work to be done. And we know we can do this together. Up next, Jesse's going to share the top 4 steps to kick off your fundraising.
Yes, I'm so excited to share with you guys these tips and tricks to having a successful walk team. So number 1, set your goal. This is your commitment to success. This lets your team know what they're working toward. This helps donors get excited about when they donate. They even get to watch your thermometer grow and help encourage you along the way. So whether it's your pie in the sky goal or what you have on your page already, I want you to type your goal in the chat so all of us can see what the goals are for this year. And plus those get me really excited. So throw them on the chat and let's see them. Number 2, share your story and self-donate. Share your story on your page. This is your why. This lets everybody know what fuels your walk, who you're honoring, who you're remembering, and what is driving you to find a cure for ALS. Also, making a self-donation will show your donors and your teammates your passion and your vote of support for a world without ALS. Number 3, fundraise on Facebook. Now, this is my personal favorite. Link your fundraiser with Facebook and spread the word to your network. This is such a great way to reach family, friends, coworkers, your realtor, the guy who sold you your car, your grandkids' soccer coach, people you'd never think of that may have been touched with ALS, or maybe they're just looking for somewhere to give. Make sure you tell them why you walk and ask for their support. Don't be afraid to continue to share throughout walk season and remind people that haven't had the opportunity to give yet. Some people, maybe myself, need a few times to see your post to take action. Number 4, connect the app and social media. The app is a great way to send messages, recruit team members, ask for support. You can use the conversation starters in the app and even schedule messages. Now, also don't forget to connect to your other social media platforms. If you have Instagram, post it in your Instagram stories. Maybe you can even do a bingo game with your friends. Post your fundraising link in your bio so that you can say link in bio. You can only really say that once a year. And do TikTok dance to maybe raise awareness as well. Now, we have some awesome recognition gifts for all of your fundraising efforts. If you individually raise $100, you will earn a walk t-shirt, $250 a flashlight, $500 a cinch bag, and at $1,000 a baseball hat. Now, teams, you work really hard too, and we love to recognize and celebrate you. So at $2,500, you'll receive custom walk signs. At $5,000, a party box. At $10,000, card my yard. Now, on the top team will be able to cut the ribbon at the in-person walk. I hope all of these tips and tricks help motivate you to get out there and raise as much as you can, and we can't wait to walk with you on October 30th.
Thank you, Jesse. Yes, these are proven steps to success and tips and tricks. And like I said, the development team is always here to help you in any way. Also, I love seeing the chat. People are putting in their goals. They're putting in their team names. I see so many familiar names in that list. I am excited. Now, keep in mind, October 30th, just under 3 months away. And it's a day to walk your way to defeat ALS. And walk your way really means that if you want to walk from home, you can walk in your neighborhood, at the park, or you can join us at one of our 3 walk locations across the state. Wherever you want to walk, we're all going to be walking on the same day at the same time, making a huge impact across Texas. So as I said, we have 3 in-person walks. We'll be walking in Dallas, San Antonio, and Houston. Now, don't forget, check-in is at 9 because we kick off that walk right at 10 a.m. And feel free to join us at any of these family-friendly locations. If you prefer to walk from home, that is great too. Walk in your neighborhood, at your favorite park, wherever you want to gather with your team. And also you can join us at 10 a.m. for the virtual opening ceremony and get started. Now, you know, we love challenges and we love to have some fun. So also don't forget to mark your calendar for Team Week. That's September 13th through 17th. We saw quite the uptick in activity last year. Everybody wanted to get some great prizes. So stay tuned, mark your calendar, and you'll see us telling you all about it through text and email, as well as on social media. Now, speaking of prizes, we already had our first challenge of the 2021 walk season. It was the July registration challenge. We did have a lot of fun with this one, and we're really excited to announce our winners. I'm wondering if that's why a few of you have tuned in today. As a reminder, if you took one of the following actions, you're entered to win money towards your fundraising goal: $100 for registering your team, $500 for registering and raising $500, and $1,000 for registering and raising $1,000 entered you into any of those contests. And I want to thank the Cole team for their generosity. They really made this challenge possible. So $100 went to Grand J team in Fort Worth. Congratulations. $500 Houston Polybag. Oh, they are back, and I think they are going to take it. And $1,000 for Guns Up for El Paso. Congratulations to each of you. This is amazing, and what a great way to get your fundraising started. I am going to welcome Jesse back and the development team back as we wrap up today, the kickoff with your questions. So please type them in the chat. We're just going to give you a minute to do so. And then in a few minutes, Jesse will start reading those questions, and we'll all be here to answer them for you.
So I already see 2 questions in the chat.
Oh, great.
So I see that Taylor Moore was asking how they can join the walk committee. So Taylor, if you can let us know what region that you're in, the right person can reach out to you to join you onto that committee. And then another question, Stephen asked, goals in both team and individual, are they counted toward the main team goal? And Stephen, I can help answer that question. So when you set your team goal, that's what you want your whole team, everybody that's joining your team, to raise. And when you set your individual goal, that's your commitment. That's what you are committing to raise as part of your team. Let's see if there's any more that come in the chat.
I love to see the words of encouragement in the chat. Someone saying, we can do this. We're here for you. Oh, fantastic. Is there another question, Jesse?
I don't see any more. So if you guys have any additional questions, please just reach out to one of us in the development team. But yeah, Jill, I'll hand it over to you so you can close us out today.
Great. Well, I want to say hi to Pat's Angels. It's so amazing to see them back. Who else is here? Taylor Soul and Taylor Moore. Oh, no more ALS. Fantastic. Team Able Tech Medical Cares, welcome. Who else? Let's see. Katie Gilmore from Fort Worth. Alberto Schumer, Steps of Hope. I'm just doing a quick scroll because I want to do as many shout outs as I can. Team Hope from Houston. That's such a great name. Team Granny Jane. Oh, I love that name. These are all fantastic. Welcome Lee in Houston. Rosie's Rockets. That sounds like a fairly competitive team. Fantastic. Well, thank you all for being here today and for joining us. We will see you on October 30th. And don't forget all of our in-person walks. Registration begins at 9. The walk begins at 10. And you can always watch the virtual opening ceremonies from wherever you are. And if you have any more questions, here's the link, alstexas.org/walk. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Anne. You saw her friendly face on the screen, and she'll get you in touch with anyone that possibly can help you. And also, I know one person asked how they could be on the committee. Welcome. That is fantastic. We will definitely connect with you as well. So thank you all so much. This is an amazing event, and we really couldn't do this without you. So thank you.